like some of the longest of my life. And it's because something very exciting is on the horizon. You know when something good is coming, like a concert, a vacation, or an event, and you just want time to fast forward, but in reality, that only makes it feel like it's slowing down. That's what's been happening, because in 6 days, I'll be moving to a new apartment in New York City. One with more space, more light, a usable kitchen and living room, and more peace of mind, because I'll be living with a friend. Of course, as soon as I turn the camera on, the heat turns on. Whatever. I'm moving. I am moving in 6 days. It's Monday. I'm moving on Saturday. And I have packed up nothing. But I don't have a lot, so it should be, I'm hoping, we'll be good. I am moving from Brooklyn to Queens with a friend of mine, Chich. And I am so excited. I cannot wait for this next chapter. So we gotta pack. I am starting right now. I'm on lunch break right now. I'm going to the apartment tonight after work, and I want to bring a few things with me to get the process started. So that's what we're gonna do. We're packing and we are moving in New York City. This is insane. Walter is at my mom's house. I brought him there back in Rhode Island this weekend so that he's not involved in the whole moving process. That way he's not stressed and he's just gonna come into the new place when it's all set up. So I gotta figure out what to bring. It's gonna be stuff that I'm really not using. I also have to bring it on the subway, so it can't be like big stuff. It's gonna be stuff that I can put in bags and start to bring over slowly as the week goes on. So don't really know where to start, so I guess we'll just start somewhere and then it'll snowball. That's the plan. The next chapter starts now. I have a bunch of like artwork on the walls, like my shelves and stuff, but even though it's not big, I don't really want to. I'm not going to bring boxes on the subway. I'm just going to bring bags. So I can't do this stuff yet. These are all like, I have cameras and stuff too, but bringing a bunch of cameras in a bag on the subway does not sound like a good idea. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, I know. Check this. Kitchen utensils. We'll start with this. I brought this when I moved in here, and then I realized the stove is being used as storage, and my roommate doesn't like cooking, so those were hiding in my room.
Hey. Next to rock like Mick Foley, it's Nick Joby, kill him softly, play that shit slowly. On the keys like Tony, throwing subs, they get toasted. About my bread like a hoagie. This beat ice cold, look how I ride this Zamboni. I feel like old Tiny, good anywhere you throw me. She eat a Chobani, cause her body getting bony. Late night, heavy scrolling, vape light, heavy smoking. We got our healthy habits, we been already growing. It's like we drowning in them, it seems the levee's broken.
Like I said, I don't know where to start, so I'm kind of just literally grabbing a bunch of things that come to mind that I'm not using, and I'm bringing it all in here, and I'm just gonna sort it. Tackling this, because there's a lot of stuff in here that I'm not using. I'm calling this the prep before the pack.
I'm writing on this page like I'm throwing hands with Satan.
Okay, so I wanted to start this packing sequence with that beat because it's matched how I was feeling. Just super excited to just get going and pack and move out of this apartment, but I do want to take a second to slow down and reflect on how I was actually feeling while going through this. This was a room that I rented 6 months ago from two strangers on Craigslist, and it gave me the start that I was looking for. It brought me to New York, and I'm grateful for that. But there were some things that made it not the most healthy. So I'm just, at this point, I was just so excited to just grab all my stuff and move on to this next chapter. I might need to buy new bags. ones that actually tie, so I can close them. I also need bubble wrap. This is good. I'm glad I'm starting early because I need things. My movie collection. Alright, so before we continue with this section, just take a listen to the chaos of the construction noise that is happening outside my window. Alright, let's continue. It is like 5 movies, and they're the most random. What? This makes sense. Finding Vivian Maier, one of the greatest street photographers in history, that makes sense. It's a documentary. Harry Potter, complete series on Blu-ray, of course, makes sense. Nightmare Before Christmas, Blu-ray, makes sense. Friends with Benefits. With Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis. The Baby Makers. Why? I'm pretty sure I got this from the dollar store, or it was like on sale at Best Buy for like $3 or something, but this was like a long time ago. And then this, Big Daddy, Adam Sandler, hands down one of the greatest movies of all time. You can't really see, but there's an entire structure being built across the street. That construction noise has been going on for the last 4 months. It's Monday to Saturday, right at 7 a.m. is when they start. So that's another reason I'm excited to move. All right, I have to go back to work, but I made some more progress right here. This was completely full before with boxes. I'm one of those people that saves electronics boxes. Like, that's a hard drive, that's another hard drive, sandwich bags. But yeah, I had like a bunch of boxes in here that I just took out and I put in the bag. I will be bringing those tonight. It's just like annoying stuff that I'll have to bring after. Looking pretty good. I have to put these back. I can't take these yet. As a chronic overthinker who has luckily gotten better with it, I still have my moments, but this is a good example of the power of just starting anywhere. Just like making a decision, starting, because all it does is give you information and shows you what to do next. So I just started grabbing everything to start, and now I know I need bubble wrap. And I should get bubble wrap anyway for my cameras and my art and stuff. So I'll do that. In the meantime, it just gave me information, and it's a good reminder and a lesson to just start. I have to go back to work, so I'll probably see you after. Where are we going right now?
We're picking up our TV stand.
TV stand, Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah.
And we're like running late, so we're getting bikes. Chid's just freaking scored on a $50 kitchen cart.
They were asking 100, knocked it down to 50. I looked it up later. It's $400.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
really?
it is.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Get a 71-inch TV stand, he said. It'll fit perfectly, he said. We got this. Alright. Oh yeah, get the leg now. So. Oh my god. Are you good? This sucks. Go. Okay. We gotta keep moving.
Pivot! Pivot! Pivot!
We got it. Oh my god.
This is like, we're gonna do a full apartment tour. You laughing? We're gonna do a full apartment tour, but for right now, this is a little sneak peek of the new place. We're gathering things, and we're decorating. We're literally still moving in, but we're gonna do some cleaning, and this is it. Oh, it's perfect. This is crazy. It's huge.
It's
so
makes the
massive.
TV feel huge.
It does. Oh shoot, I have those too.
Gary V.
What are we talking about here? Look at this. We need like...
Dude. The picture of my sister. Man, that's sick.
It's yellow.
Oh, this is great.
This is perfect.
That doesn't look bad.
We need like something right here. Maybe like a, I don't know. We'll figure it out. A clock or something.
I'm gonna put that in. Please, Illy.
I love you. That's what.
Chich, do you want anything? No, I'm okay.
Okay. It's the next day. As you saw last night, is this focused on me? As you saw last night, we got a TV stand. That was a ton of fun. Honestly, just seeing it come together is just super exciting. The couch is being delivered today. Really exciting. So I'm probably gonna go there again tonight after work so we can like put the couch together. I might bring a few more things over tonight. So I'm trying to figure out what to pack now. I have bubble wrap now, so I can do my cameras and my glassware stuff. It's not even really a lot, it's just a few cups and plates and bowls, but this is the problem with being a procrastinator. I've gotten a lot better with it, but since I know I'm not moving until the weekends, I'm like overthinking what to pack because I still have time. So I don't really know, again, like where to start. I have to do my entire room, so it doesn't really matter, but it's like where I'm going to store it in the meantime, because this room isn't very big. I'll probably just put stuff in bubble wrap and go from there. As I was packing these cameras away, I couldn't help but simultaneously feel like this chapter was ending and I was being propelled into the new one. And I was also just super relieved to know that a much better situation was right around the corner. It was honestly just a lot of things that added up over time, and they were the kind of things that you don't realize how important they are until you don't have them anymore. Things like not having to run the air conditioner every day to drown out the construction noise. Not waking up to jackhammers and trucks and people honking their horns because there's a dump truck in the middle of the street. What a sound. Having a usable kitchen also is something that I was really excited about. So I wouldn't be spending so much money on takeout for one, but also just being able to make whatever I wanted, that's a big deal. And then also just being able to hang out in a living room again. There were 2 other roommates that lived here, but we never spoke. We always just kind of saw each other in passing, and it just wasn't the kind of place where we would just be able to sit in the living room and hang out together. So that is something I'm looking forward to as well. Also being able to let Walter roam freely around the apartment. He could do that here as well, but I would leave my door open when I was at work, and then if one of the other roommates came home, he would get nervous and run back in the room, and that just made me sad. So all of these things adding up had me feeling so relieved to know that this would all be possible again, and how grateful I am for those things in the first place. All right, doing some last minute packing, throwing a few more things in the bag, and then finishing up work and heading to the apartment to see the couch, put the couch together.
Hold on. You ready to see it?
Ready, show us the couch.
There we go. It's all put together.
It's in great shape.
It looks pretty comfortable. I don't know about you, but yeah, that's cozy.
All right. Is there any way I could just make the TV screen like a big white screen?
I think if you look up white like white screen.
It's probably the first thing I do.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Alright, this is the reveal.
Oh. And scoot
Oh my
back.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
Look at it!
Dude.
Alright, ready?
Alright, the test. Okay. It's great. It's very comfortable.
You sink in.
The material's really nice. Oh! Oh, is it?
Do the
that
angle.
Hit it with the angle.
Oh. Look at that. We have our own, we still have an L shape. All you have to do is, and we can both do it.
Dang.
Oh, it's comfortable.
This is the vibe.
Yeah. Whew. This is good. Man. All right. Right on cue. It's Wednesday. This week is flying by, and I've noticed that whenever I turn the camera on to start talking, I go like this. This week is flying by. Thank God. I'm grateful for that because the weeks leading up to this have been super slow. But now there's a lot happening, so it's going quick. Today, I'm going to take down my wall stuff, which is exciting. That's going to make a big dent, and it's going to feel more like I'm leaving in a couple of days. So I just set up an appointment with a new vet for Walter in the neighborhood, which is exciting because I've been seeing an emergency vet here because I was here month to month, and it's just going to be nice to have something more permanent. I'm on lunch break right now, so let's take down some wall stuff. Let's do it. Man, halfway through the week, and last night just gave me a taste of what it was going to be like being in this apartment, and it just got me that much more excited and motivated to finish this up and move on to what was ahead. We ended up just sitting on the couch, hanging out in there, talking for a few hours, and I believe we even watched a movie this night. We watched a movie one of the nights, but they started to blur together. Made hot chocolate, and it was just such a huge change from what I was coming from with this last place. Bro. And also, one of the things that I'm most excited about is that we were filming, and now we can just set up our cameras and film and just make videos in this new apartment and just support each other in that and bounce ideas off each other. And it's just, I'm so excited for that aspect of it moving forward. I think it's a whole new chapter, not only for my YouTube channel, but also just New York City in general and my life. Because I've never experienced living in New York in this way. And that's having a lease, living with a friend, going back to a place that feels like a home. It's all gonna make such a huge difference, and I'm just so excited to see where it leads. In my local grocery store for the last time. Feels good. All right. So, now that this thing is off the door, this looks super spooky. Now that this is off the door, the room is starting to echo, which means it's almost time. I'm a little nervous, I'm a little stressed. I'm like starting to feel like a little sick, which is terrible. I think I'm fine. I'm just exhausted from the last couple of days, and I'm hoping that that's what's happening with my throat. So we will see how that progresses, but I need to get more done. So maybe now I'll take the shelves off the wall and then just start like putting clothes in bags, and we'll see what happens. My God. Things fell off it and hit me, and I thought there were bugs coming out of it. God. Ugh, scared me. Alright, made a lot of progress. My SD card filled up on my camera, and I knew if I stopped what I was doing to move some footage over and sit down, I wouldn't have wanted to get back up, so made a lot of progress. Shelves are all off the walls. Behind me here too. It's really just like the main stuff now. The bed frame has to be done tomorrow. But it's really just like the stuff that I'm using that's left, so we're almost there. I got a second wind. I ate a cough drop. Yeah. Made some progress tonight. Pretty exhausted today. My throat's bothering me a little bit still. I feel run down, and it feels like I have some kind of like cut in like behind my teeth and my gums, which is like making my throat swell, I think. So I don't know. There's like a few things going on, but today's the last day. Packing, finishing stuff up, and it doesn't feel like I'm gonna be in the new place tomorrow. It's insane. All right. Got out of work early. Just ate a chocolate chip cookie. Got a decaf mocha. And we're walking to Lowe's to get a mattress cover to move with because the one I ordered on Amazon got stolen yesterday. So that's what we're doing. And then I don't know if I said this already, I'm gonna try to bring my computer and TV to the apartment tonight, which means I'll have to Uber there. The Uber is super expensive, but I'm a little nervous about just like throwing my computer in the truck tomorrow. So it might be worth it to just do that. There's two things I've been the most stressed about all week with this move. And one is taking apart my bed frame because I don't have a lot of room in my room, and I don't know, just the whole process of taking it apart. The second thing is parking the moving truck on my street tomorrow morning because the chaos of the construction, there's like always people coming down the street, and as soon as one person stops for a second, everyone's honking behind them. And they work on Saturdays, so honestly, I have no idea what's gonna happen when I try to park the U-Haul, but I'm really hoping there's just a spot that I can pull in. Fingers crossed. Here we are. The weirdest Lowe's ever is just like in the middle of a like at an even industrial park. So, fun fact about me is that when I was in college, I worked at a Lowe's for like 2 years. I worked in the paint department. I worked in the hardware department, which I knew nothing about tools, so that was a fun time. So YouTube flagged this portion of the video because there was a song playing in the background in Lowe's, and there was a copyright strike. So basically, I was just saying that I worked at Inside Lawn and Garden in the summertime, and then in between customers, when it was slow, I would be drawing and daydreaming. And I mentioned that I made this dumb video one time when I was bored and I was going to put it on the screen, but I promise you it's nothing special. And I made this little, where the heck am I? Hold on. Still feels exactly the same as it did back then. This isn't even the same Lowe's I worked at, but it looks the same and it's still all empty. Like, I feel lonely being in here. All right, I gotta turn the camera off. The good news is, even though this is decaf, it's giving me more energy. I think I just need to like get outside instead of being stressed in my room about packing. I don't know what it was about coming back to a Lowe's. I think it was just with everything coming up with the move and just being in New York in general. It all just hit me at once. Just thinking back to how I felt around this time in my life, where I was just hoping one day that I would be doing something that I was excited about. If that version of me knew that 6 years later I would be living in New York City, just taking photos, working in a creative field, and running a YouTube channel, he wouldn't have believed it. He would have wanted to believe it, and he would be unbelievably excited to know that it's true, and that's how I feel every day. I'm just so excited and grateful to be here in New York City. Mission accomplished. Got some bubble wrap too. That was a nice little trip down memory lane. Honestly, I haven't been in a Lowe's in a long time, and for some reason today it just like hit me with I just got flooded with all those feelings again. But man, glad I went, honestly. You never know where like inspiration or feelings or emotions are gonna come from. You just like randomly hits you. Now it's time to head back and figure out what I'm gonna do with this Uber situation, and I gotta take my bed apart. Oh man, we got this though. We have tonight to get it accomplished, and we will. And starting tomorrow, we're gonna be in the new place. Oh my god, I just can't wait. Unreal. It still doesn't really feel like I'm actually moving literally tomorrow. Like, I can't comprehend the fact that I'm gonna be sleeping in a different place tomorrow night. It feels good. That is terrible. So I took apart my desk, at least my work area, and I'm now trying to wrap my monitors. That's one. This is the other one. I have it in bubble wrap, and I'm literally like putting them in sweatshirts for padding, because I'm trying to figure out, like, I want to put it in this big IKEA bag. So this is the solution. I might not put them in bags. I might see if I can get away with just this and like putting them on like the floor or something in the Uber. Okay. All right. I'm about to carry this monster down the stairs and go into my hallway and order an Uber. And hopefully, when I say, hey, I'm in the process of moving, I have a couple more things, is it okay if I grab them? Hopefully they're friendly and they say yes, because I have to come back for the monitors and my TV also. Let's see. Fingers crossed. All right, thank you so much. Sorry about the traffic jam. I have to park a U-Haul on the street tomorrow. I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. Yeah. It's always crazy. Alrighty, that is gonna do it for this video. This was a very long one, so if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Very excited for what's ahead. And if you're interested, stay tuned for my next video, which I filmed the day after this. And that is when I actually move. And that was just as crazy as this was, so stick around. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And hit the subscribe button if you feel so inclined. And I will see you next time. I don't know what's ahead on this journey, but I am very excited to find out. Because New York City has been full of surprises. And this is exactly why I'm here.